S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now, what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning I want to turn on this Becky quick. While the average man looking at this sad life. She fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like, yeah, 5'6". I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want to stop it. I know that booty got dry, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot keys. Strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater. Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounces. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog. I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thumb, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them can big profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profit. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them can make profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, she pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them can make profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profits. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? Hey, make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profits. That TTG money gang, we some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. My name is Michael Edward Paranati, and I go by Michael Edward. I am the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group, and in case you didn't know, we were a Benzinga FinTech Awards finalist for Best Data Analysis Tool last year, and we are currently the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform that combines university-level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools, live workshops, and individual mentorship and coaching for stocks, options, crypto, and futures. We cover day trading, swing trading, also long-term investing. There is literally something for everybody here at True Trading Group. Now, you see, we take that university level curriculum, we pair it up with 8 professional full-time trading moderators that are with you each and every single day, sharing their screens, calling out their trades, answering questions, and providing you with market analysis and commentary to help you guys make money. We're not just gone after an hour or two and you're left to fend for yourself. You also get access to our members, the most educated, helpful, supportive, and successful community of traders that you were ever going to find. Not to mention the real-time trade alerts from the moderators and myself that collectively as a group have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate on all of our executions of just around 80% now, going on roughly the last 4 years. Now, if you're wondering why you should listen or pay attention to anything it is that we discuss on the stream, it's because I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. I began my career working at T3 Alpha Fund in New York City, my very first job out of college, where they had me go through a training program before they let me touch even $1 of the fund's money. Then 2008 happened. That was the Great Recession, the big stock market crash. But it was also the same year I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. And fast forward till today, and I'm now the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group. And along with my team of those 8 professional full-time trading mods and an over 30-person staff, we've helped thousands of members from all over the world to reach their goals. We have members in 115 different countries, truly a global community here at True Trading Group. So if you guys are ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you've come to the right place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here on this channel where myself, other mods, and special guests will drop golden nuggets, give you free lessons, education, and trade ideas to help you all become better traders. Now, before I get started with the live stream here this evening, I'd like to thank our partners over at Benzinga. Now, for those of you that don't know, Benzinga offers their own educational products and tools, yet they still fully endorse the TTG platform for the massive added value that it provides for their members and for their community. So we're very grateful to Benzinga for the opportunity to further educate their community and to offer the Benzinga Pro Newsfeed as part of one of the additional features and tools that you guys get access to with some of the membership options at TTG. So if you are here from Benzinga, welcome. You're all now here in the right place. Also, adding to the excitement for the live stream here this evening, we are doing a giveaway for members of True Trading Group. So we're going to do 2 different giveaways later on during this live stream for our members. Our members are going to have a chance to win some amazing prizes. What we're going to be doing during this stream is I'm going to be providing 2 code words throughout the course of this stream, and then we will spin the wheel of names, which is a random name picker. We'll spin that later on during the live, and if your name is called, you'll have 2 minutes to send a text message to a phone number that we put on the screen, and if you can give me both code words within the 2-minute allotted time frame, then congratulations, you win that prize. So we got a lot to go over here today. All right. I'm going to give you that first code word here right now. Write it down. That first code word is earnings. All right. That first code word is earnings. All right. Earnings. Now remember, the second code word's coming later on during this live stream. Okay. First one's earnings. Second one comes later on during the live. You're going to need to know both code words in order to win the prize if your name is called. All right. So next one will be coming later on during the live. What's up, guys? How was everyone's weekend? I hope you all had a fantastic weekend, but are ready to get down to business because this is going to be a big week. There's a lot going on in the world right now. And there's a lot going on also before tomorrow and going on here this week and the weeks to come because earnings season is getting underway. And as some of you know, and maybe some of you don't, right? About earnings starting up. They just started on Friday with some of the banks, JP Morgan and Wells Fargo. But this week and then going into next week is really when you start to get into the swing of earnings season, where some of your major S&P 500 companies are going to start reporting earnings here this week. And that continues for the weeks to come, which is why I'm so excited for what the next couple of weeks are going to bring for money-making opportunities for us here inside of True Trading Group. And this is going to be an important earnings season, not just because it's earnings, right? Earnings are always important, but it's going to be important because this is going to be, I feel like there's a lot of questions about the economy from a standpoint of inflation is high, what's going on with this sector, with that sector, what's going on with the consumer, right? Well, let me tell you guys something. Depending on the company, earnings are a fantastic window into seeing the state of the economy and seeing the state of the consumer. We had companies like Lululemon, Nike, Ulta already come out with their earnings, and you saw what happened to those stocks. Those are very consumer-driven stocks. Those stocks got smashed, and they got smashed hard, okay, providing huge movements in those individual stocks. I expect, whether it's up or down, depending on what the company reports, I expect a lot more action like that to what you saw. You take a look at what has happened to Lululemon stock. You want to talk about a massive move to the downside. Take a look at Nike stock. Take a look at Ulta stock, right? Large gap downs and continuations to the downside. I expect a hell of a lot more of that type of action, whether it's to the upside or to the downside, depending on what these companies are going to say. Now, I'm also excited about this earnings season because I feel like the markets finally are going to be able to move on real substance. The market's going to move on real substance, not just off of something that maybe Jerome Powell infers from some press conference following a Fed meeting. We're going to get real movement based on real substance. Now, if you've been watching my live streams, or even if you just kind of heard me talk on my YouTube shorts, or you've heard me talk on X, my message to everyone has been extraordinarily clear over these last couple of weeks, and that is to brace for volatility and to get ready to seize the opportunities that volatility provides. Do not get hopelessly optimistic thinking that the market's just going to continue to go straight up in a straight line. We aren't just going to keep going up to new all-time highs without ever experiencing any dips or any pullbacks and then experiencing runs again and run to all-time highs. It's crazy just how intense these moves have been. This is what the markets do, though. Markets run, they rally, they pull back, they settle back in, they run again, they rally again, then they pull back and they settle back in. We haven't had a decent sized pullback here in quite a while. It's actually been now almost 6 months. You got to go back to literally October, that October bottom. The markets have gone basically up during that time period without experiencing a red month. April is off to a red month, and there's more volatility coming, I think, with what we have coming out with earnings. If you do not know how to capitalize on a volatile market and all you do is just buy and hold on for dear life, and hope everything just continues to go up, then my friends, I don't think that you're going to make it here. You'll never get to experience what it's like to actually make money, to become a better trader in any market environment. Now, sure, even a broken clock is right twice a day. Maybe some of you made money during the pandemic. Matter of fact, a lot of people made money during the pandemic, but most people, not everybody, but most people made money during the pandemic, not because they knew what they were doing, but because for a very short window of time, you didn't need to know anything besides just buy and hold on for dear life. And the markets and every single stock within it just really went up during the pandemic and during COVID. Now, many of you probably may have experienced yourselves. So you made a bunch of money in 2021 and you thought you cracked the code. The market's great. And then you got your ass handed to you in 2022 and realized very quickly that a lot of people did not realize and did not know what it was that they were doing. And they lost all of the money that they made in 21. Some people even worse, they lost more than the money that they made in 2021 and even went red. It doesn't mean anything if you make money if you don't know how to keep it. Most people got the crap kicked out of them in 2022. And to make things worse, all those people that did get the crap kicked out of them, the main reason why they lost and they did what they did was because they really didn't know what they were doing. They were buying and panicking at the highs, and then they were selling and panicking at the bottom. And when it looked like things were starting to look like the markets were going to crap the bed and the economy was going to crap the bed, and they sold right at the bottom and the lows of 2022. And everybody told you that there was going to be a depression, never mind the recession. Everybody told you it was going to be a Lehman Brothers moment. All these things that were just flying around social media and flying around news networks had people panic and sell at the bottoms. And those people missed out on the opportunity to not just obviously invest in the long-term portfolio in amazing stocks, in amazing companies at stock prices that were so incredibly depressed that are now up several hundreds of percent from that time period, some even up over 1,000% from that time period. But they also miss out on opportunities to make money both ways. You can make money when markets go up. You can make money when markets go down. See, I personally don't really care whether there's a recession or if the markets blast off to all-time highs. I don't really care because all I need is the market to be open. I don't care if it goes up. I don't care if it goes down. I don't care if it goes sideways. I just need it to be open, and I have a job, and I've got ways to make money. Now, let's face it. Most people do not have all day to sit in front of their computer screens, stare at charts and screens all day long. Let me tell you something. It's really sad. It's really, really sad to see so many people who have made up these lazy and garbage excuses and lies that they have told themselves, which are some of the following. I don't have enough time to do this. I can't do this. Oh, it's not the pandemic anymore. I have a job. I can't focus. I got to go back to work. I can't do it. There's not enough time. I don't have enough money. Stop. Stop all of that. Stop the excuses. Stop the lies that you are telling yourself. Or maybe you might have read it somewhere. That's exactly what the big money wants you all to think. That's what the people on the higher up want you to believe. They want you to believe, or that really believe, they want to keep you. They want to keep you to these moments of, and follow me here, they want to keep you to these moments of feeling maximum emotion. Because when you feel maximum emotion, and that's the only times that you transact in the market, that is when the big money makes the most. They want to keep you feeling irrational exuberance when the markets are at all-time highs. So you just pour in, you dump all your money into the markets at all-time highs, and it turns out to be pretty close to the top of the market. And who do you think that you are buying those shares from when you do that? You are buying it from them. And then when the markets start to pull back and the markets start to sell off, then guess what? Okay. There you go. I lost 75K in 2022 without TTG. Made boom. There you go. There it is. Palmer Long. There it is right there. That is exactly my point. And Palmer Long, I'm so incredibly glad that you are a member of True Trading Group. Lost 75K in 2022 without True Trading Group. In 2023, I made 150K with True Trading Group. That's what I'm talking about. Palmer Long, great job. Really great job. But you see, that's what they want people to, that's where they want you to stay. They want you to stay when the markets are crashing. Then you panic, you sell at the bottom, you transact near the bottom. You sell all of your stuff. Who do you think's buying it? They are. And then when the markets are at all-time highs, they want you to fear that you're going to miss out on the big rally. You're going to buy at the top. Who do you think you're buying from? They don't want you in the middle. They only want you at the very ends of that emotion, irrational exuberance, and complete and utter fear. And if those are the only times that you are transacting, then all you're going to continue to do is lose money hand over fist. And you're going to make people that are a hell of a lot richer than you, that don't need any more money, you're just going to give them all of your hard-earned money. I don't care whether you work 80 hours a week, have 10 kids, and not even $200 to your name. You can do this. Not because I want to just sell you some membership on here. Listen, don't get me wrong. I do want to sell you a membership. I would love for all of you to become members of True Trading Group. But even if you never got a membership to TTG, what I'm saying to you right now, it doesn't make it not true. It is still the truth, the things that I am saying to you. And it's just sad because so many people have fed themselves this garbage and these lies, and you're literally being paid to just give up on your goals. Give up on your goals of financial security. I mean, that's essentially what a job is. A job is you getting paid for your time and for your labor to essentially give up on your bigger goals. Having just one source of income, helping some really super big company, okay, that can just kick you to the curb at the drop of a dime, that does not care about you. You are completely and utterly replaceable to them. People say that having a job, I have a steady 9 to 5, financial security. What is financially secure about going into work one day and thinking you have this beautiful cookie cutter cushion job with this beautiful salary, and then the next day they fire you and your income goes from X to 0 in a 24-hour period? You tell me where the financial security is in that situation, in that scenario. Then find me a trader that all they need, or find me a person, compare that situation to a person that is actually able to consistently make money from the market, whether it's day trading, swing trading, stocks, options, crypto, futures. I don't care, whatever it is that you trade. And you tell me someone that has to rely on nobody else other than themselves and has to rely on no economic expansion or economic contraction in order to actually make money, that all they need to do is just to make sure that the stock market's open and that person can make money. You tell me which one of those two people is financially secure and financially stable. I know the answer to it, but think about it. Because society has you believe that working a 9 to 5 and giving up on all of your hopes and dreams is financial security and is financial stability. And I'm going to tell you that I completely disagree with that. I believe that having to rely on nobody other than yourself to earn a wage is true financial security and financial stability. Because again, I don't care if there's a recession. I don't care if the economy is booming and there's all-time highs. I know that I don't have to worry about getting shit canned. I know that I don't have to worry about not being able to pay my bills. That is financial security. That's true stability. That is what they convince you to give up on. That is what you are lying to yourself that you cannot do and you cannot achieve simply because, I have a full-time job, so therefore I can't do it. Now, listen, there's nothing wrong. If that's all you want, if that is all that you're looking for, then, and that's fine. If that's all you want. But the truth is that there's never going to be a better time for you guys to get started with something than it is right now. The best time to get started is right now. It's actually yesterday, if we're being completely and quite honest. And I love when people say that, oh, I don't have enough money to do this. I don't have the time. How do you know that you don't have the time? How do you know that you don't have the money? Have you done this before? Like, have you gone into the market with a whole boatload of money, made a bunch of money, and then, realized that, oh, this is how it takes 100 grand in order for me to actually make money in the markets? Or are you just using that as another excuse? Or is that just something that you've heard somebody say to you before? And it's really sad. It's really sad for the people that actually believe that and that actually think that, because you'll never, ever have a chance to experience this. Watch this, what I'm going to show you right now. Members of TTG, members of True Trading Group, do me a favor, type the number 1 if you are making money and you are becoming better traders because of True Trading Group. Just go ahead and type the number 1. And for those of you that say those lies to yourself, I want you to pay attention to how many people that you're going to see type the number 1. I want you to pay attention to what it is that you're going to be missing out on, you're going to be selling yourself short of, from an opportunity to actually be able to make money in the markets, regardless of where you came from, what your education level is, how much money you have or don't have, how much time you have or don't have. These people aren't making money because they're lucky. These are your friends, your family members, and your coworkers. These are your peers. You might think that the only reason that these people are able to make money is because they have to be working from home, right? They have to be in front of their computer, because the lie that you tell yourself is that that's the only way that anybody could make money in the markets, is they have to be at a desk all day, every day, not doing anything else, focusing on the markets and pushing keys all day long, 120 times a day, push, key, and make all these different trades throughout the course of a trading day and be in, be out, be in, be out. That's not true. We have around 10,000 members in True Trading Group, guys. 82% of them have full-time jobs. 82% of them work over 40 hours a week. I'll prove that to you as well. I'll show you. Guys, do me a favor. Members, my team, my TTG fam, do me a favor and now type in chat what you actually do for a living. So if you guys are making money and you guys are becoming better traders with True Trading Group, but you have a full-time job, type in chat what you actually do for a living. What's your profession? Now, for the people that are on here that have fed into that lie before, that think I can't do this because I have a busy schedule, I want you to pay attention to the comments. Really, seriously, read some of them. See if you see somebody that maybe does the same thing for a living as you do. And then ask yourself, well, wait a second. I just saw that person's a truck driver. Oh, wait a second. That person owns an HVAC company. So do I. If they can do it, then why can't I? Let me hear. I'll read some of them. Oh, wait, there you go. Trades for free. Truck driver, accounting rep, contractor, cybersecurity, bakery owner, independent contractor, nurse, construction worker, paramedic, instructor. I work in healthcare, consultant, senior director, architect, accounting, physical therapist, special residential counselor, prosthetic foot maker, okay? Doctor, attorney, sales manager, wallpaper hanger in the union, boat mechanic, ultrasound tech, right? I don't need to keep reading all of these comments from all of these members and reading what their professions are, but you should. You should see some of the things that these people do for a living, over 40 hours a week. That is their job. Yet they're still able to benefit and make money in the markets with True Trading Group. How? Now, last question, okay? And I need you to see this, because if we're going through right now and we're debunking all of the lies, if we're debunking the lies right now, I've got to touch upon this one. I want you to pay attention. Members of True Trading Group, if after you joined TTG, you had less than $1,000 in your trading account, can you type in chat right now and tell me how much money you had in your account when you started? If you had less than $1,000 in your account, go ahead, sound off in chat, tell me what you started with. Because if we're debunking the lies, then let's debunk the lies. And one of the biggest lies that people are told is that they can't make money in the market unless they have tens of thousands of dollars. It is not true. Read some of the comments. Eric started with $250. Trades for free, $300. Justin, $800. Heather, $400. Howard, $700. Here's Lindsay, $150. $400. $300. $500. $200. $200. $350. $300. $300. $420. I went from $400 to 5 figures. $200, $200. Guys, this is what was in their account after they signed up to True Trading Group. Some of them used money that was in their accounts to join True Trading Group. Some people had zero balance in their trading account at the time they joined True Trading Group. And I actually love those people because they took the time to actually learn and set some cash aside until they can put some money into an account. And they learned, and they went to the courses, and they participated in some of our boot camps and some of our study group sessions, and they learned the right way to benefit and to capitalize on the markets. Not what they learned about on social media. They learned the right way. And now they're the people that you are seeing typing the number one, telling you they're making money, telling you they're becoming better traders. And if they can do it, so can you. You literally just saw me debunk all of the lies that you have either been fed or that you have told yourself. All of the lies that has limited yourself, all the lies that has restricted yourself from making money in this market. You realize that we just made new all-time highs 2 weeks ago. You realize that NVIDIA is up 1,500%. You realize that all of these AI tech stocks like Microsoft and Alphabet and Amazon and Meta, you realize these stocks are literally sitting at all-time highs. And how many people missed out on this opportunity because they fed themselves the lies. They believed the lies. They believe the lies that all the big people that sit way up at top told you. You believe them. Well, here's a piece of advice. Stop listening to the people that do not have your best interests in mind because they don't give a rat's ass about you. And the reality is nobody really does. You're going to need to do it yourself. No one's coming to save you. Nobody is coming to help you. No one's going to come and do it for you. If you want the things that you claim that you want, then you have to be willing to stop listening to the lies and start betting on yourself. Because the best investment you will ever make is in yourself. And that's a fact. So, members, thank you for letting them all know the lies that they've been telling themselves. And I'm telling you, the lies, you're not just hurting yourself, but it's keeping you stuck. It's keeping you stuck. It's preventing you from reaching the goals that you've set forth for yourself. And I get really passionate about this stuff. Okay, sorry if I come off a certain type of way, but I'm not sorry. I'm passionate about this stuff, guys. Our entire business model, and make no mistake, True Trading Group is a business, and business is great. We are in the business of helping you succeed. And how do we do this? We give our members real education, which is similar to the training program that I received when I worked at the fund in New York. We provide you guys with real tools. We provide you with real coaching and real community. We take a vested interest in helping you become successful. We help you find your trader identity. That means that no matter how much money you have or don't have, or how much time you have or don't have, no matter what education level you have, we're going to help you guys find your trader identity, which is basically a style and a strategy that is going to work specifically for you. I'm not sitting here saying that the way that I trade is the only way that anyone is ever able to trade. We have 8 other professional traders that are part of True Trading Group that are moderators. We all have different trading styles. We day trade, we swing trade each and every single day. There's stocks, options, crypto, futures. We trade it all. We cover long-term investing too. There's literally something for everybody. And I can sit up here all day and I can just tell you, oh yeah, people are making money, but you just saw it for yourself. You see that they did it with full-time jobs. You saw that they're doing it without a lot of money to start. When you join True Trading Group, you're not just paying a fee to get trade alerts because I think I'm the world's greatest trader. That's not what you're paying for. You are going to get all the trade alerts, but that's not just what you're paying for. Although, maybe you should want to just join based on that alone, considering that the moderators and I collectively as a group have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate on all of our executions of around 80% for the last 4 years. So you should want to pay attention and listen and get all of those trade alerts because the moderators and I notify you as soon as our orders execute. So the moment we enter a trade, the moment we exit a trade. Our day trades last several hours. Our swing trades last several days, sometimes even several weeks. Stocks, options, crypto, futures, like I said, we cover it all. Something for everybody. So no, you're not just paying for alerts. What you are doing is that you're paying for a tuition. You're paying a tuition for access to all the things that I just said to you that are going to give you a real chance of actually becoming successful. And guess what? Because we are a business, and you're paying this tuition, you get to hold us accountable if it doesn't work for you. You see, at TTG, we offer everyone that joins a double your money back guarantee. So the way that this works is when you join True Trading Group, you pay our annual membership fee, and then I tell you to do the following things. Go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend one study group. We do study groups every week. They're free with your membership. I'm asking you to attend one. You have the whole year to do those things. You don't have to do this all in like 14 days, some impossible time frame. So take your time, go at your own pace. And if you do those things and you're still unable to make enough winning trades to equal the membership fee at least one time during your membership, we will give you back double what you paid to join our community. I'm dead serious. That is how we hold ourselves accountable. Now, when you pay for tuition for a university, they don't offer you a double your money back guarantee if you can't find a job in your field afterwards, do they? Of course not. Of course not. You can spend 200 grand to go to university and then graduate and can't find the job. The piece of paper they gave you on graduation day is completely worthless, and you end up getting a job in a completely unrelated field. How many people has that happened to? But this is how we put our best foot forward. We have absolutely no problem offering double your money back guarantees, and I'll explain to you why. We have a 78% retention rate. 78% of our members stick with us after they join True Trading Group. They've either gone on to become a lifetime member of True Trading Group or they've renewed their annual membership. And we have a refund rate at TTG that's less than 2.5%. It's like 2.4% and change. I say all this because I want you to understand that although, yes, we want to sell you a membership, more so we want to help you guys succeed, because if you are successful, then we are successful as a company. Because these live streams are truly one of the only forms of marketing that we do as a company. We don't spend hundreds of thousands of dollars a month on marketing like a lot of our competitors do. Our biggest form of marketing, really, the truth, it's our members. And if our members are successful, then they're going to tell their friends, their family, their coworkers about True Trading Group. And then they're going to join. And if they're successful, they're going to tell their friends, their family, their coworkers. And if they're successful, and so on and so on and so on. That is why we have such a vested interest in you guys becoming successful. Because if you're successful, we are successful. Members, type the number 2 if you've ever recommended TTG to somebody. Members, type the number 2 if you have ever told another human being, hey, you've got to check out True Trading Group. You really need to join True Trading Group. Type the number 2 if you've ever recommended True Trading Group to somebody else. Again, if you're not a member, you really got to start paying attention to the things that your peers have to say about the opportunity that is sitting in front of you right here, right now. Why do you think these people would recommend True Trading Group to their friends or family members and their coworkers? They sure as hell wouldn't do it if they were just losing a bunch of money all day, every day. Now, listen, you guys have to understand, a lot of stuff happened this weekend, right? A lot of things happened this weekend. Iran tried their hardest to escalate a global conflict that, in my opinion, they failed. And I'll explain in grave detail why. I think a lot of the news networks and a lot of the media, they have to go with that narrative of, we're on the brink of World War III. The media has to go with that narrative because that's what gets them clicks. And listen, I'm not saying that, things can't escalate in the future, but what happened over the weekend, listen, Iran gave Israel 2 to 3 hours of a heads up notice that they're sending 200 cruise missiles and drones, of which 198 of them were intercepted and 2 of them hit the ground. And then once it was all said and over with, Iran actually said to the UN Security Council, okay, we're done. That's our response. We're good. That's our response. See, the media can't run with that narrative, though. I'm speaking to you from a stock market standpoint. There's a reason why the futures market is up right now, because going into the weekend, there was a lot of people that were nervous about what was going to happen. And then when I'm looking at what happened over the weekend, I said to myself, from a stock market standpoint, not a humanitarian standpoint, not a geopolitical standpoint, I'm talking about from a stock market standpoint, because that's how I make money. I say that's really not that bad. It could have been a whole hell of a lot worse. And if that was what Iran's response was, I think the markets can try to bounce now. Don't let media narratives distract you from the things that you should actually be paying attention to tomorrow. Because what I actually think is that the market now says, okay, that's what happened with Iran and Israel. Okay, cool. We're going to pay attention. We're going to see, does Israel maybe do something in retaliation to Iran's retaliation, or does it just now start to just kind of fizzle away? I think the market will keep an eye on it. They're going to listen, but they're going to pay attention to earnings. This market this week is going to move on earnings unless something else crazy happens, unless there is another form of a huge escalation in the Middle East. I'm not saying there won't be. There could, but as it stands today, right now, as I make this live stream coming into this week, the focus is not Iran. The focus is earnings. The focus is earnings. Do not let the media convince you that we're on the brink of World War III. We're not. Because that's what gets them clicks. That's what gets them views. That is how they make money. They make money when people click their stuff, watch their videos, tune into their channel, and they get eyeballs. So they have to say all of these things to get people's attention. Do not be distracted from what I think actually matters in the markets this week. Everything else, you got to look at it from earnings. Everything else besides from earnings, I think it's like seasoning. It's like peppering on top of what is already going to be this juicy, volatile steak of earnings. And tonight we're going to go over how to mentally prepare yourself for earnings this week. We're going to go over all the important things that I think you should focus on. I'm going to give you guys my opinion, my game plan of how I plan on making money this week. I'm going to give you guys the entire game plan. And in order to get ready for that, listen, there's a lot of stuff that goes on at the True Trading Group. And I know there's a lot of people on here that are not members. And if you're not a member, then you obviously don't know the things that go on in True Trading Group and the things that we say and that we talk about and the things that we work on with our members. So before I get into all of the details of this week and how I plan on making money, I want to see real quick who's on the live stream that's not a member. So I know who I'm talking to. So I can really kind of tailor this content so I don't just basically have a private conversation with all of my members here. I want to be able to speak to everyone. Okay, so I want to see who's on here that's not a member so I know how to tailor this content for everybody. So do me a favor, if you're not a member, type TTG in chat right now. Type TTG in chat right now if you are not a member of True Trading Group. Again, if you're not a member, type the letters TTG. Let's see. We got Ken, Spiritual, Joris, Hot Fire. We got Maximilian, Tom, James, Rug Pull, Vasily, Soup Boy, Craig, John, Brad, Robert, Kenneth, Al, Bogey, Pierre, ND. Nice. Mateo just joined True Trading Group. What's up, Mateo? We got Gonzalo, Brett, Tora, Craig, Nerviva, Virgil, Tyson, Charles. I love it. I love it. I love it. A lot of new faces here tonight. A lot of new faces here tonight. Okay. And Mateo, you actually just joined the trial, brother. You joined the trial. That doesn't count. You're not part of the TTG family just yet. Just yet, Mateo. Mateo's part of the trial. So it doesn't count just yet, Mateo. Almost. You're almost there. You're almost there. Okay. Now listen, guys. In case you missed it before, right? Everyone that just typed TTG, okay, in case you guys missed it before or pay attention, okay? In case you missed it, some people maybe joined the live stream late. At True Trading Group, guys, members are making money and they're becoming better traders. And I'll ask one more time for the people that showed up late, for the people in the back, members, type the number 1 again if you're making money. Just for the people that showed up late in case you missed it when I asked earlier. Guys, these next couple of weeks are going to be insane. And I plan on making a lot of money. And I plan on helping you guys make a lot of money. That's literally what my job is. Now, we're going to get into all that stuff right now. But before we do, if what I explained to you tonight has resonated with you, if what I explained so far has kind of struck a chord, then I need you to listen up. The annual membership to True Trading Group, it's normally $1,212. However, I fully understand there is such a thing called taxes. And the tax man is a knocking. The tax deadline is coming up. Some people are waiting for refund checks. Some people have to pay their taxes. I get it. I'm going to do everyone on this stream a huge favor for the next 20 people. The next 20 people that decide that they want to join True Trading Group, I'm going to give you guys an annual membership to TTG for $597 for the entire year. Now, what I need you to do is go to ttgoffer.com. It's a 50% discount. I'm going to give it to you here now tonight for the next 20 people. Go to ttgoffer.com. You'll see that the price is normally $1,212. What you need to do is enter the coupon code. You must manually type it in, TTG121. Click apply code. The price then drops down to the $597. Everything that you see on that page is included with your membership. There's no upsell for the things that are on that page. You're going to get our 22-course curriculum, which is a simplified version of the training I received working at the fund in New York. You're going to get access to our chat room, which is where the moderators and I share our screen. We're live on the mic. We're calling out trades. We're answering questions, providing commentary with you for the whole day. We're not just gone after an hour or two and you're left to fend for yourself. You get our mobile app that's available for iPhone and Android. So if you can't be in front of your computer, just stay connected on your cell phone. You'll get push notifications when our moderators enter and exit their positions. That's how the 82% of our members with full-time jobs are able to benefit from what it is that we do during the day. You're going to get access to our video library, over 1,000 hours of workshops covering different topics. And you can start attending these workshops live, guys, once you become a full-time member. Then you got the watch list from the moderators and I. The watch list will tell you exactly what stocks the moderators and I are focusing on with entry and exit points. So you know exactly where to focus your attention before the day even begins. Can I take advantage of this if I joined the week trial last week? No. No, you cannot, Craig. No, you cannot. Last week or now? Can I take advantage of this if I joined the week trial last week? Yeah, I guess I said you're saying you joined the trial last week. If you're unsure, okay, if you guys are unsure, just send a text message. Okay, just send a text message to 1-888-306-8783 if you guys are unsure. Okay. 1-888-306-8783. And also, listen, for those of you that maybe don't have $597 sitting around, but you still want to do this, thanks to our partners such as Klarna, Afterpay, PayPal Credit, we can offer financing for people that do want to do this. But in order to take advantage of it, you must send a text message to 1-888-306-8783. Again, that's 1-888-306-8783. Okay, that's one. The phone number is right down there at the bottom of your screen. 1-888-306-8783. And just text us with your name, your email address, and the phrase, "Let me in." Text us with your name, your email address, and the phrase, "Let me in." Also, if you are a previous member, okay, or a trial member or previous trial member, or if anybody has any questions, you must text that number, 306-878-3783. Phone number's right down there at the bottom of your screen. Go ahead and text that number now. Otherwise, you guys go straight to ttgoffer.com. Enter the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. The price drops from $1,212 all the way down to just $597. All the way down to $597. Again, if you have any questions, just text us 1-888-306-8783. All right. So the next 20 people that join will get that 50% discount, drops the price to $597. And don't forget, you have the double your money back guarantee. Listen, I don't think you need it, but it's there for peace of mind. Okay, that double your money back guarantee. Again, if you can't make the $597 membership fee back at least one time during your membership, then we will give you guys back $1,194. So again, you'll pay $597 to join here this evening, go through the courses, pass our quizzes, attend the study group. If you are still unable after completing those tasks, if you are unable to make enough winning trades to equal the $597 membership fee at least once, we will give you back $1,194. The double your money back guarantee is real. It is right there on the checkout page in black and white. Go read it. It's right there. I can offer you guys that, like I said, because our refund rate at True Trading Group, it's less than 2.5%. Our retention rate, 78%. That's why I have no problem putting our money where our mouth is and offering you a double your money back guarantee. Okay, so again, that's ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. That's how you guys can get the $597 price point. It's only available for the next 20 people. Okay, it's only available for the next 20 people. How long are the courses? Well, Whitney, I'd say on average, it's on. Now, listen, it's totally up to you, Whitney. So, you go at your own pace. Some people, have finished our courses in a week. Some people, they do it in 3 months. But the average is about 2 weeks, is what we typically see on average. But the beauty of it, Whitney, is that there's no rush. Whitney, there is no rush. You have the whole year. It's a year membership. If you're busy or if you get sick or if life gets in the way, you have all the time. You just go at your own pace. You have questions. You ask the mods. You ask members if you have questions throughout. Okay? So take your time. But on average, it takes our members about 2 weeks. All right? On average, it takes our members about 2 weeks. All right. So again, it's ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code, and then the phone number to text, 1-888-306-8783. Phone number right down there at the bottom of the screen. All right, folks, let's head on over to the chats. Let's talk about the markets. We're starting to pull back a little bit here. In the futures market, we are starting to pull back. We were up a good 0.3% when we first started. Now we're up about 0.15%. So we're starting to give a little bit of room back on this, on that early bounce. And what I think, we got to welcome Bernadette. Bernadette just joined the group. Everybody welcome Bernadette. 19 spots now remain. Bernadette, welcome to the family. Everybody welcome Bernadette. We're down to 19 spots. 19 spots now remain. Everybody welcome Bernadette. So 19 spots, guys, for the $597 price point. It's a 50% discount. So here's what I want to show you guys with the SPY first. We'll talk about the SPY and we'll talk about the overall markets here first. I do think this. I think the market might feel like they kind of dodged a little bit of a bullet over the weekend with the Iran and Israel situation. And the market is at a nice support level. You know what? Screw it. We're getting a lot of text messages right now from current trial members asking if they can get this price. Yes, for tonight only, we will allow it. This also includes Mateo. Yes, this does include you, Mateo. We're getting a lot of text messages right now from current trial members. Okay. So we'll do it. Listen, if you guys are currently trial members and you want to join for the 597, we'll do it for tonight. Just send a text message to 1-888-306-8783. So yes, we will do it for trial members. If you guys are trial members, if you are currently a trial, or if you used to be a trial, or even if you used to be a member, if you guys want to come back home for this price, text us. We'll do it for tonight. 1-888-306-8783. Okay. So here's where we are on the SPY. Now, first thing I'm going to show you is the support level that we're currently at. And then I'm going to show you the support level that I think we're headed to. Okay. And the first support level that we are at is this like 509 area. It's a pretty wide level. It's actually, I'd say this level is about 508.5 up to 509.5. So call it maybe about a dollar wide level. And what you will notice and what you will see is that you had 1, 2, 3 bottom supports. 3 bottom supports right there at 508.5. And then you dropped right to 509 on Friday. And you have this dark blue line, which is the 50-day moving average, coming into play as well. We have to welcome Oscar. Oscar just joined the group, guys. Welcome Oscar to the family. There are now just 18 of these spots remaining. Everybody, welcome Oscar. Oscar, welcome to the family. 18 spots left. So here's your support level that we just landed on. 50-day moving average, 1, 2, 3. And there's now your support that we landed on there on Friday. I do think that the markets will try to bounce off of this level, but I don't know if that bounce is going to last very long. And I'm targeting this support level. Okay, this is a support level that I'm actually targeting that I think we're going to get to. Okay, we don't get there. I don't think we get there tomorrow, but I think we're going to get there. We have to welcome Henry. Henry, welcome to the TTG family. Everybody welcome Henry, newest member to the group. 17 spots remain. 17 spots remain. All right, Henry, welcome to the family. So here's the second support level, right? And here you guys can see, there you can see previous double top all-time high. Then you have the big gap up to new all-time highs. That was when NVIDIA reported their earnings. Okay, so there's your double top. All right, there's that previous double top. You gapped above it. Okay, and pushed here to new all-time highs. Oh, guys, we have, I don't know who this is, but we just got a text message. I don't know who this is, but hey, I know very little about this. I just lost my wife to stage 4 cancer, lots of medical expenses, and I got slammed with taxes. Financially, I'm trying to catch my breath. I would like to learn. Wow. We don't have a name on this. That someone just sent in the text message. I wouldn't say your name anyway, even if we knew it. But if you are the person that just sent in that text message, I'm terribly sorry for your loss and can't even imagine what you're going through and what your family is going through. And my heart, bleeds for you. What I will tell you though, is that we've had a lot of members of True Trading Group that have been in very similar boats. We have just recently one that pops up to my head was actually a father whose kid was going through it. And what I will tell you is that myself, the entire TTD team, anything that we can do to help you along the way, and to help you reach your goals, you don't hesitate at all. So if you join, I'll do everything I can to help you get there. Yeah. Wow. Heather Hill says, I'll pay for his membership. Wow. So Heather Hill just says, I will pay for his membership. That's incredible. Jim Knox says, I'll help. Ed says, I'll help. Steven's willing to chip in. Wow. Oh, you guys are so incredible. You guys are so incredible. Oh, man. Casual Fool says, I'll chip in. I just, listen, for the person that just sent that text message, look how many friends and family members you have already. Moto, Trades for Free, Terry, all saying that they'll all chip in. This is incredible. You guys are amazing. I got to, you guys are absolutely amazing. All of our members that are willing to chip in for this person. You guys don't even know who this person. You guys don't even know their name. Wow. I love you guys. I really, really do. You are such an incredible group of people. I honestly don't even know what to say. You guys are such an incredible group of people. Why? Can I ask a question? This is a serious question. All the people that are saying, I'll chip in for this guy's membership, can I ask you a question, like a real serious question? Why? Why would you pay for a complete stranger's membership? Like, I really honestly want to know, like, why? Why are so many of you willing to chip in for this person's membership? I really would love to know why. If you don't mind, I really would. I would love to hear, like, you know, what it is that moves you guys so much. We know it will help him. We're a real family. What else are we on this earth to do? I love it. Pay it forward. It's what TTG family does here, because how much TTG cares about us. He wants to learn. We've all been under it, so want to help. Thrill Seeker, what's up? Hope you had a good weekend. Faith and grateful for many blessings. To pay it forward. We believe in the product. Make him part of the family because of what it could do to improve his situation. We don't want to see a fellow human feel down. That's what we do. We're here to help. We've all been there in one way or another. It's the best thing that they'll ever get, and will help them focus on something else. He needs help. I'm always willing to help people. Incredible. Just absolutely incredible. Wow. Because we have benefited so much from TTG that we can and want to pay it forward. As others have said, we do care for each other. We are grateful for finding TTG, and we want to give it back to those in need. Wow, man. Wow. I'm just trying to get caught up. There's so many messages. Oh my goodness. I can't even keep up with them all, honestly. Wow. Wow. TTG saved my family when my husband and I became physically unable to work. TTG taught me how to trade, not rich, but steady paying bills. That's incredible. Wow. Well, there you have it, guys. I mean, there it is. Like, this is why we do what we do. You know, this is why we do what we do. And we got to welcome Michael. Michael just joined. Everybody welcome Michael. 16 spots left. Everybody welcome Michael. Michael just joined. So 16 spots left at that 50% discount. Well, thank you very much, guys. I think one of our crew is talking to this person now. You guys did not have to do that, but thank you so much for just the offer. I mean, just the fact that so many of you are willing and offering to help a complete stranger, because you know what True Trading Group has done for you and what it can do for somebody else is amazing. And I commend you, and I just want to say thank you. And you guys are all incredible human beings. And I'm happy and I'm glad to have you guys part of True Trading Group. Oh, man, crazy. Anybody has any questions, just text us 1-888-306-8783. Okay, that's 1-888-306-8783. All right. All right, folks. Otherwise, go right to ttgoffer.com. And then, like I said, that coupon code is TTG121. All right, so let's talk about this support level. Let's go back to the charts. So this is the support level that we tested on Friday. We're trying to hold it. Now, my initial thoughts here, I'm going to tell you my initial thoughts. Okay. Now, I get very specific with you, right? Like when I tell you, hey, this is what I think is going to happen, I get very specific. I don't say, hey, I think the stock market's going to go there at some point in time. I tell you exactly how I think it's going to get there. And what I think we could see here is I think we can see a bounce attempt off of this support level that could maybe try to get back to like 512, something that looks like this. And the reason why I think this is because I think the markets sold off on Friday. A lot of the reason because they were nervous about what was going to happen over the weekend in the Middle East. And I think what actually occurred over the weekend could have been a lot worse. And I think the markets tomorrow might look at what happened and say, okay, maybe we exaggerated a little bit. Oil ran big at the end of the week. Gold ran big at the end of the week. Everything kind of started to run at the end of the week. That was kind of a geopolitical safe haven kind of run to type of trade. I think you might try to bounce tomorrow. All right. I think you might try to bounce tomorrow, but I don't think that bounce takes you very far. I'm looking at like a 512-ish resistance level on the bounce, which is the double bottom from Wednesday and Thursday. So let's try to maybe get one little bounce. Let's try to bounce and then get into earnings and realize that bounce is not going to really last that long. And I actually do think that there's a little bit more downside coming here, as I think that we're going to get into once earnings start to come out. I think once earnings start to come out, volatility increases, and I'm targeting this level. Right? This previous double top, then the earnings gap up from NVIDIA, that level right there, it's right around like 503-ish, 504. That's my target. So I'm thinking maybe we try to bounce tomorrow, get into earnings, fall back over, break that support level, and then work our way down to this like 503, 504. Okay. So that's my target, but I think we try to bounce first. All right. So that's kind of my thoughts with regards to the overall market. Now, like I said to you guys before, let's talk about some individual stocks. If, let's say, something does escalate in the Middle East at some point this week, right? Keep your ears open, listen for the news, see what's going on. If there's any other attacks, if Israel then retaliates back against Iran, like see what's going on. If there is some retaliation, if there is some escalation. Oh, we got to welcome Gregory. Gregory just joined. Everybody welcome Gregory. Gregory's the newest member to the group. 15 spots left now, guys. Everybody welcome Gregory. 15 spots are now left. So, guys, again, if you guys want one of these spots, it's only $5.97 for the whole year. You have the double your money back guarantee. So I don't think you need it. It's there for peace of mind. You guys have it. Guys, that person is signing up. I'm not going to say that person is signing up right now. Guys, that person it looks like that person is going to sign up right now. I think they were incredibly moved by the offer that you all just had to help pay for this person's membership. And this person is speaking with, okay, so he did say, okay, so I missed that. So he did make a comment in chat saying he was taken back by everybody's generosity, guys. So, well, when they do join, we'll welcome him officially. Let me know, guys, when they join, we'll welcome them officially to the group. And then I will tell you anything you need, you do not hesitate to ask me. Anything you are unsure of, anything you question, anything you have not, you don't comprehend, any troubles you're having, you come talk to me. And the other thing that you'll realize is that all of our members will be more than willing to help as well. Our members were willing to help with paying for our membership. Imagine how helpful they're going to be with your questions. We truly are a family at True Trading Group. I have built what will be lifelong friendships and relationships with a lot of the members of True Trading Group now. You are not just a number in True Trading Group. We are not a revolving door. We have a 78% retention rate. When you join True Trading Group, many of our members have joined for life. Guys, type the letter L if you're a lifetime member of True Trading Group. Just type the letter L if you're a lifetime member of TTG. Watch how many people are going to comment. You're about to see all of our members that are lifetime members of the community. When you join TTG, you guys are joining a family. You're joining a family of people from 115 different countries that genuinely gives a damn whether or not you succeed or fail. I think we're going to break the live stream because of how many people that are actually typing the letter L. I think we're going to break it, honestly. I think we're going to break it. High score, is that bad? Did I break it? So I'll let you guys know if and when this person does join, then we can all officially welcome them to the family. Okay, so individual stocks. Let's say something does escalate in the Middle East. If there is an escalation, let's talk about where we can make some money. I want to watch very closely what oil does tomorrow, okay? I want to watch very closely what oil does tomorrow, because if something escalates from here, oil rallied going into the weekend because of the fear of this escalation in the Middle East. Oil could come off a little bit, right? Oil could come off a little bit now that the escalation of the weekend maybe wasn't that crazy. But if something else happens, let's pay attention to oil, because I do want to watch ExxonMobil. ExxonMobil, XOM, recently broke above a massive triple top all-time high. So here was your triple top all-time high on XOM, right? Look at that, 1, 2, 3. You broke above that level about a week and a half ago, okay? You broke above that level about a week and a half ago, and you've held above it now ever since. If there is some other escalation in the Middle East, I just want to see if ExxonMobil holds this level and then bounces. I think you can maybe get a candle that looks something like this if something else happens in the Middle East. Okay, so if something else happens in the Middle East, let's watch for a bounce back there on ExxonMobil. Following up with the if something else happens in the Middle East, there's two other stocks I want to pay attention to. One of them is General Dynamics. General Dynamics is an aerospace and defense company. This stock has recently had a ridiculous rally to all-time highs. It's been an absolute monster. It was a stock that we actually mentioned in the long-term portfolio a couple of years ago. It's done very, very well. And you will see that General Dynamics has a beautiful double bottom on this daily chart, where if something else happens as far as an escalation, let's see if you get a little bit of a continued bounce there on General Dynamics. Following up with the defense, Raytheon. Okay, we'll take a look here at Raytheon. And with this, I just wanted to see if there is a continued escalation. I do think that you have a little bit of a support level here around the 100. I'll just draw up move this, draw it down. There it is. And what you'll see here is just some bottoming tails here at this like 100 level. Just some bottoming tails there at this 100 level. And if there's an escalation, you can maybe see Raytheon do something like this if things escalate. Okay, Raytheon also, has a lot to do with the Iron Dome system that Israel has as their air defense for the rockets that get fired into the country from, all the surrounding nations. Not the nations themselves, but the terrorist proxies that are located in nations that surround Israel. So we'll pay attention there if something escalates. Those are the three stocks I'm going to focus on if something escalates. Okay. Now, individual stocks, aside from those that have nothing to do with what's going on in the Middle East, one of them is Moderna. The trade idea I'm about to give you in Moderna may not be a trade that I necessarily take this week, but it is a trade that I'm watching very, very, very closely. And I want to make sure that you're all aware of it, because this is not a trade I'm taking tomorrow, but it is a stock that I'm watching now very closely, and it's Moderna. The reason why I'm watching Moderna very closely is because Moderna just had a golden cross. A golden cross occurs when you have the 50-day moving average crosses above the 200-day moving average. The blue line, the dark blue, is the 50-day. The yellow is the 200-day. You can see right here, they just cross. And guys, it is with my absolute honor and pleasure to say, welcome the entire TTD family. Give a huge shout out and a big warm welcome to Brad. So Brad, that is the person that you all just offered to pay for his membership. So everybody give a big warm TTD welcome to Brad. Brad, I got to tell you, brother, I'm happy to call you now part of the TTD family, and I'm being dead serious. Anything that you need, any questions, any help, you let me know, man. You let me know. Anything that we can do to help you and your family and everything that you're going through. So everybody welcome Brad to the TTG family. Brad, welcome to the group, man. So that means we're down to 14 spots. All right. 14. Oh, I'm sorry. Make it 13 spots. We have to welcome Ken. Ken also just joined. So everybody welcome Ken. Everybody welcome Ken to the group. You know what we're going to do too, Brad? So, Brad, you don't know this yet, but I'm going to give you STR. We're going to give you STR for free. Brad, we're going to give you STR for free. So you don't know what STR is yet, Brad. You soon will. STR is the greatest member-to-member interaction that you'll ever ask for. So in True Trading Group, we have this after-hours program called STR. And this way, you don't ever have to be alone. You never have to be alone. Members in True Trading Group are inside of STR at all hours in the night. So our main chat room, Brad, opens at 8:20 a.m. Eastern, and it closes after the close. And then STR opens after the close, and it stays open, Brad, all the way through to the following morning, 8:20 a.m. So, you know, if you're up one night at 1 o'clock in the morning, you just can't sleep, you can log into True Trading Group inside and go into STR, and members of TTG are going to be in there. We have members in 115 different countries, so obviously tons of different time zones. So a lot of people are in there. Members are kind of talking about stocks. They're going over charts. They're sharing their screens. They're on the mic. They're like going over trade ideas. They're going over lessons. STR is open on the weekends. It stays open literally from Friday all the way through till Monday morning. STR stays open. It stays open on holidays. So Brad, you never have to be alone, brother. You never have to be alone. So Brad, we're going to give you that STR for free. It's like an $800 value for the year, but we're giving it to you for free. So there it is. All right. Okay, guys. So heading back over here to Moderna, I want to pay attention here because you have a inverse head and shoulders forming. Left shoulder, right shoulder, head. And this line, this is your neckline. And you guys will notice this neckline used to be a massive level of support back in 2022. Then it was broken. It became a massive level of resistance. And if this golden cross can actually turn Moderna around and get it back up to this level, you could have a situation where Moderna actually breaks through this level and then goes on a nice little run. And you can see Moderna back into the 130s, maybe even 140. And you can target like the 130s, 140s. So like 130s, call it the 130s. I'd play it safe. I'd say call it the 130s is where you can target, where you guys can target Moderna. Right. But this is not a trade that I'm going to make tomorrow. This is a trade that it's a setup that I'm watching. But if Moderna clears like 117, I absolutely have to be long. I have to be long if this stock clears 117, and I think it pushes into the 130s, maybe even 140. All right. So I'm going to be there for that. Just keep that one on your list. I also want to watch this ARM. If the markets do try to bounce, I want to watch to see if ARM holds this support level. Okay, you have ARM down here, support at 121 for possible support, and then you also have AMD. Now, AMD is rather quite interesting. AMD is at an absolute massive support level. It used to be your previous all-time high. You broke above that all-time high, and it started to become a level of support, right? And now you're back into that level. Now, there's two different things that I want to point out here with AMD because there's literally two ways that I think I might want to play this trade. You also could argue that you have a head and shoulders on AMD, and here's your neckline. And a break of that neckline would take you to possibly this next support level, which is down in the low 150s. But before you do that, I think AMD might try to bounce off this level first, get back up maybe into the mid to high 160s, then turn it around, break that level, and drop into the 150s. I think you're going to need an overall market pullback in order for AMD to get down to the low 150s. So we're going to keep a very close eye on that support level that we talked about on the SPY and on the S&P. And these are all the stocks that I'm focused on coming out of the gate. Obviously, my watch list this week is going to have a lot more stocks than just the ones I mentioned to you just now, because I'm going to be watching all the companies that report earnings. So earnings start this week. I'm going to see which companies report. I think that you're going to see a situation here where any company that misses their guidance, I don't care if they beat earnings, if they miss guidance, I think the stock's going to go down and it's going to get punished. Then it's going to hit hard. So any stock that actually misses on guidance, you're going to see me try to short that stock that day or the following day after they report earnings. You're going to see me try to short those stocks that miss on guidance. So this is the list of stocks I'm going to focus on coming out of the gate. But then as earnings come out, all of those stocks that miss on guidance are going to get added to that watch list for potential short ideas. All right. So there you guys have it. So there are the trade ideas that I am focusing on for the week. All right. Those are the trade ideas I'm focusing on for the week, which means I am now ready to give you guys the second code word for our member giveaway. The second code word for that member giveaway tonight is, you probably guessed it, season. Season. So the code words for today's giveaway are earnings season. Earnings season are the code words. Now, what we are about to do is we're going to put members' names into a random name picker called the Wheel of Names. We will spin that wheel twice. Okay, we will spin that wheel twice. If your name is called, you will have 2 minutes to send a text message to a phone number that we put on the screen. If you can text us, if your name is called, you will have 2 minutes to send a text message to a phone number that we put on the screen and give us both code words. If you are an annual member, you will be receiving a year's worth of STR. If you are a lifetime member, you will be receiving a free bonus one-on-one mentor coaching session with any one of the moderators that you choose. That is also a skip the line one-on-one. If you want to do a one-on-one with a particular mod that has a 2-month waiting list, it doesn't matter for you. You can do a one-on-one this week. You skip the line, and it's a bonus one-on-one that does not count against any of your already included mentor sessions that comes with your lifetime membership. So let's go ahead and spin that wheel. The phone number for you to text is on the bottom of the screen. The phone number is 786-292-1606. And the winner is So again, the phone number is at the bottom of the screen. So you guys will just text that number if your name is called. Oscar Nancy. Nancy Oscar. Nancy Oscar. You have 2 minutes. Nancy Oscar. You have 2 minutes to send a text message to 786-292-1606. If you can text that number within the next 1 minute and 45 seconds and give us both of the code words, then Nancy, the prize is yours. Futures are starting to bounce back just a little bit, guys. We are now up 0.2%. When I started the live stream, we were up 0.3. Middle of the live stream, we were up 0.1. Now we are up 0.2. Nancy Oscar, 1 minute and 10 seconds. The clock is ticking. You just have to send a text message to the phone number you see on the screen and just give me both of those code words, and the prize is yours. $50 seconds. The clock is ticking. Ah, man, I don't know. Joe, I don't know, man. I don't feel good about this one. I don't know, Joe. What do you think? I don't feel good about this one. 40 seconds. 40 seconds. $20 seconds. I don't think she's here, guys. Not looking good. 15 seconds. I don't think she's here. It's too bad. 5 seconds. All right, Joe. Next up, again, guys, if your name is called, you send a text message to the phone number you guys see on the bottom of the screen. Excuse me. Kathleen Baker. Kathleen Baker. Oh, excuse me. Damn it. Kathleen Baker, you have 2 minutes. The clock starts now. Kathleen Baker, you have 2 minutes to send a text message to the phone number you see on the screen. That's 786-292-1606. That's 786-292-1606. Kathleen Baker, 786-292-1606. 1 minute and 30 seconds are left, Kathleen, and the prize is yours. You just got to give me both code words. All right, clock is ticking. Joe, what do you think, Joe? You feel good about this one? I felt good about it. When I saw Kathleen Baker, I said, sounds like a promising one. Joe has no faith in you, Kathleen. I didn't feel good about Nancy. Nancy, that one threw me off a little bit. I didn't think Nancy was going to come through. But we got 45 seconds still for Kathleen to come in hot here. Come in hot here, Kathleen. Right down to the wire. 786-292-1606. Give us both code words, Kathleen. You got 30 seconds. I feel good. I don't know, Joe. I think she's going to sneak it in with like 5 seconds left. I think she's going to sneak it in. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wah, wah, wah. All right, folks, that does it there for us here this evening. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. We got to welcome Jonathan. Jonathan coming in here with a last minute sign up. Everybody welcome Jonathan. How many spots we got left there, guys? I think that's 12 spots. 12 spots left, guys. Everybody welcome Jonathan. Jonathan just joined. Everybody welcome Jonathan. We are now down to 12 spots. Everybody welcome Jonathan. Guys, remember, go to ttgoffer.com. Use the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. The price will drop down to $5.97 for the next 12 people. How do you know you're one of the 12? It's very simple. Does the coupon code drop the price to $5.97? Yes, great. Sign up. Click apply code, though. You've got to type it in yourself. Remember, you have the W money back guarantee. I don't think you need it. It's right there on the checkout page. Go read it. It's real, but it gives you peace of mind, holds us accountable. And for those of you that have any questions at all, if you used to be a member, trial, or previous trial member, and you guys want to join, you just have to send a text message, 1-888-306-8783. Phone number is right down there on the bottom of the screen. Also, if you're somebody that maybe would like to use Afterpay, Klarna, PayPal credit, you guys can do so. You just have to send a text message so we can hook you up and set it up manually for you. 1-888-306-8783. Thanks for tuning in tonight, folks. Hope you guys had a great time. I'll see my members in chat. For the rest of you that are not members, good luck this week. It's going to be a crazy week. I wouldn't go about it on your own, but you're not a member, so you've chosen to go about it on your own. Good luck. I wish you guys nothing but the best. I'll be back on here tomorrow to recap the day, the trades, and we'll talk about what we expect on earnings going forward. Subscribe to the channel if you have not yet done so. Smash that like button, subscribe, turn on your notifications. Make sure you never miss out on any of these streams. I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Have a great night.